Today, from Soldier Field in Chicago, this is the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Chicago Bears taking on the New York Giants.
First opened way back in 1924, but renovated in 2002. There's a look inside venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game. And they will be led out by their second-year quarterback.
We're seeing it more and more in this league, how teams love to have athletes back there taking the snaps, guys who can throw it and move around and get yardage with their legs if needed. He's one of the best examples that we see out there right now. He can throw for hundreds of yards one week and then run for 100+ the next. He adds an extra dimension that really confounds defenses when he puts it all together.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Man open, that's Ray McCloud. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw. As this complete to Daniel Bellinger. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it's 2nd down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted.
Pick six.
Free in the middle of the field, and they will score a pick 6 for a Bears touchdown. So a big defensive play there on the opening drive, no less, as they make the interception and bring it back for the score.
And I think that's a signal for how this defense wants to play. They want to be disruptive, and you know they're going to take some chances.
Well, sometimes it can burn you, but right there, it paid off. Jake Moody now for the point after. And he's got it to make it 7-0 in favor of the Bears. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. So the Giants getting the football back here for their second drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6
Taking it in.
and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Gonna let one fly for Robinson.
He had both feet in bounds to secure that interception.
Well, the good ones, they find a way to compartmentalize, right? Put these behind them, have that short memory, but understand why they threw the 2 interceptions. They go on and usually play a pretty decent game. Other quarterbacks, they have a hard time getting past it and often put the ball up for grabs the rest of the ball.
And he did. Bears ball.
First carry for DeAndre Swift. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. We often give credit to the O-line there. Two tight end formation. Those tight ends block pretty well also.
Yeah, and that's one of the most dynamic positions in football now. The tight ends who can block at the line of scrimmage at the point of attack.
2nd and 4.
And they can also get downfield and catch the football.
Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured Bear on the field. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. On 2nd down, Swift. And this will
First
be
down.
Bears' first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
First down.
He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
Unnecessary roughness defense.
I know it's an emotional game, Charles. You can't do that.
And when you get into your film sessions and you argue your case with your coaches, that's exactly what they say at the end. You just can't do it. It costs your team.
Williams throws
First down.
into the hands of Moore. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. 15 yards last play and 15 yards here this go-around.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover. And they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
And he's able
2nd
to
and
get it
goal.
down to the 2-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal. When we talk about being on schedule, I think they're on schedule after that run, getting it right down there on the doorstep.
Maybe even a little bit ahead, because now the defense can't dictate with pressure. They're guessing about where you're going to go. I might come right back at him with the same.
Touchdown.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. DeAndre Swift taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Bears go up by 2 touchdowns. And that caps off what was really a balanced opening drive for them, Charles. They work in the rushing game and the aerial attack, and they end it with a touchdown.
Strong in so many ways, wasn't it, partner? Their ability to throw it and run it and accomplish their goal. They've got to like the way that they started this ball game.
So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Been a nightmare of a first quarter for him. 2 interceptions, 1 return for a touchdown. As he starts again here, 1st and 10. They'll run here with a rookie. And he will lose yardage
2nd and 12.
back at the 23-yard line. Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker, was the one disrupting there defensively. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. He'll look to throw. Pass is caught by Wan'Dale Robinson.
3rd and 7.
Able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Now 3rd down and 7. They're going to look to throw. Now a quick throw there, but it's
4th down.
incomplete.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They definitely got to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
And here's Gillen on now to punt as he gets this one away. We'll call that a 43-yard punt, 2 on the return, and the Bears take over. Chicago works their way back onto the field here for their 2nd drive of the game. They've got things going their way early. 14-0 lead and the football. 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's Williams on the move to his left. And firing a deep ball for Kmet.
1st down.
They'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. It's a gain of 35.
And what great recognition between a receiver and his quarterback, because he's going to recognize the trouble, and then he has 2 options. Cut off the route and come back to help, or head straight down the field, and he chooses the latter.
2nd
and
and
it turns
16.
into a huge play.
A completion, yes, but certainly not what they wanted. A loss of a full 6 yards. 2nd and 16. To throw, Williams. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. That's a step in the right direction defensively here because you're facing this sizable deficit. They're going to need more plays like that. A good sack, though. Good effort there.
And what you're hoping is, as you said, a step in the right direction, and that means it's something to build on. So you get the first one, and hopefully that can ignite them.
4th and 7.
Make a few more plays and get back into this game.
It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and it'll be 4th down.
I missed it.
Missed it. It's no good, and this will remain a 2-touchdown game.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it, and this one winds up no good.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already.
Holding
as they come up first
offense.
And 10. And they get the guard, John Runyon. Running left is Tracy. He'll get about 4 as he's past the 35 to the 38-yard line.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
2nd and 13. Throws to his man on the out.
39.
Complete. That's Robinson. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Giant football, and we're ready to begin the 2nd quarter. As they've got it with a 3rd down coming up.
4th down.
And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line. Well short of the 1st. That's going to bring up 4th down. Only a gain of 2 there. Jamie Gillen now on to punt. 46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. And he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. Another drive coming up for this Chicago offense. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, they could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But this is the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
On 1st down, here's Williams.
1st down.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Now, hang on a second here, because on that last play, it appears one of the Giants shaken up. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll be out of bounds.
2nd and 1.
He gets this down about the 21 or 22. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. They will run straight ahead with Swift.
1st down.
And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's
touchdown.
A touchdown. DJ Moore high in the air to bring it in. And the Bears have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Well, with this rookie QB, we talk a lot about his ball placement and how good he can be at laying it right in there. I think we just saw, Charles, though, the strength of that arm. That was, and we remember, of course, all scoring plays need to be verified upstairs, and I think they're going to at least take a look at this. They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How's the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Moody good with the extra point, and it's now 21-0. So the drive there, 5 plays, 80 yards. And it concludes with a touchdown reception by DJ Moore. So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line. New York set to take the field. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit, and if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
And he'll
Second
lose
and 11.
yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. They'll go again with Tracy. And once again, he's going to be stopped up behind
3rd
the
and
line.
11.
Second straight play. Shades of the 85 Bear defense a little bit. Well, backed up here. Tough spot. Needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Robinson. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. Toward the
2nd and 10.
sideline, but it's incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try to pick up another first down.
And on the left side,
3rd and 10.
but out of bounds, according to the headlines, but incomplete. So the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. They'll look to throw again. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 33. And they'll get 14 yards out of it and a fresh set of downs. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Back to throw again. And he's not able to get
2nd and 13.
back at the 22. They'll wind up losing 3 there on the sack. Good pressure, and it's 2nd down. Back to throw here. Caught along the left side by Hyatt. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for 3rd down. He'll look to throw. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And the Giants are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Now it's Tracy, and he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Taking it in from a yard out, and the Giants get a bit closer. Well, he finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 downs, stay on the field, run it, and catch it, and he gets it done.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. DJ Moore headed back out as the Bears take over on possession. He's doing what he's capable of, having a solid game. Not the most amazing game. He's not over 100 yards, but a good game so far.
And you just know that mentally he feels like he's one catch away from
Second and
turning
11.
it into a great game and starting on that road. And the defenders are well aware of that too. They've got to figure out a way to not let that escalate. Keep him right in this zone here and call it a day, because otherwise he can really decimate.
Dropped it.
Well aware of his playmaking ability. Well, prior to that, he had hit his first 6 passes to start the game, so on a nice little run to begin.
It feels like this offense has carried its dress rehearsal into the game. You know, because you do practice it, you do go through it, and in this case, it is clicking exactly like they drew it up.
They'll try and set up the screen to Swift.
First down.
And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first.
You want to see a defensive coordinator get upset and throw his headset? This is the kind of play that'll do it. You force 3rd and long. This is almost sort of a give-up play. You're just hoping to get something positive, and it winds up breaking big, and they convert on 3rd down.
First down.
Williams' throw complete there to Moore. Now he's loose down the middle of the field. DJ Moore.
Touchdown.
Touchdown, Chicago. DJ Moore in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bears will extend their lead here just before halftime. That is a near-perfect end-of-half drive right there.
And we've seen that many times from the best in the league. But do you really expect to see it done that well by a rookie? And how about the timing? Finishing it almost near the zeros, as you said, right at the end of the half. Great momentum to carry into the locker room.
Moody good with the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. So we come upon halftime here at Soldier Field with the Bears out in front. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Back to you guys in a bit. But first, we welcome everyone to our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Coach, thank you very much as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. Set to resume. Here we go with the second half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick. And we will not see a return to start the half, as this will be a touchback. There's DJ Moore as he and the rest of the offense head back out there. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they
Second and
weaken
10.
their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it?
Right.
Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he'll be upended at the
37-yard
line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going to the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. It'll go in the books as a sack and a loss of a yard. But more importantly, it leads to 4th down. Here comes the Bears punter now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. Good coverage there holds him to just a 2-yard return following a punt of 44. And it'll be Giant football 1st and 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They go over the middle, and it's complete to start the drive.
2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup there, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Here's 2nd and 8. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Looking to throw. And quickly into the hands of Robinson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 13 yards, good for a Giant 1st down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker.
Touchdown.
And they will score a pick 6 for a Bears touchdown. And Charles, for this offense, those interception woes they kind of had in the first half have now followed them into the second half. And for this defense, they take advantage, turn that into a pick 6.
And that defense is in a spot now where they're thinking about ways to close this game out. And as confidently as they've been playing, I expect them to do exactly that.
Now Moody for the PAT. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. Possession of the football going back over to the Giants.
Well, it's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. The turnover on the last drive, they had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
It's a Giant 1st down on a gain of 16. The play action fake. They'll look to throw.
He's got this complete to Robinson.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Tracy going to get it on 1st down.
Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
And glad you're with us from Soldier Field in Chicago. 3rd quarter here, 2nd and 10.
They'll drop to throw.
Over the middle, he completes it to
3rd
Robinson.
and 5.
Call that a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside and 2 minutes to go now in the 3rd.
That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Picked off by Jalen Johnson. And the Bears are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line.
So their woes on offense continue. That's the 2nd pick thrown here in the 3rd quarter.
And we know it was ill-advised, but that was an opportunity to help them get back into the game. Instead, he throws another interception, and now their task is even tougher.
Rolling to his left. And this will be
First down.
30. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
To throw, it's Williams.
Escaping the pressure right. And he will avoid
First down.
contact as he slides to a stop. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down. Swift going to try up the middle.
Touchdown.
He is in. Touchdown, Chicago. DeAndre Swift, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bears are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. A familiar refrain, a turnover leads to a touchdown, and that lead grows even wider now here in this third quarter.
Yeah, partner, I'd say there are a lot of grins breaking out on that sideline because, let's face it, they came in thinking they were in for a real fight in this game, but this one's been about as one-sided as we've seen in a while. In addition, if you're a backup, time to start stretching and loosening up. You may get some playing time in this one.
So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And he'll wisely just take a knee here, and this ball will come out to the 30-yard line. And now out come the Giants. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. They'll look to throw here. Got a man. That's little Jordan Humphrey. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there. They'll set up a throw. Finding Johnson on the out route. That's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. Now back to throw. Over the middle, that's caught by McLeod. And down inside the 15 he goes. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last two plays. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. From the 6 now on 2nd and 3. Straight ahead, here's Tracy. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 4 yards on the play. That's going to lead to 1st and goal. On play action, they'll throw. Under pressure, down.
2nd and goal.
Sacked at the 10. It'll go as a loss of 8 and a tough result there on 1st and goal. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here. They'll hand it to Tracy. And a short pick.
3rd and goal.
To about the 9. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defense...
And that is caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown. Lil Jordan Humphrey. A 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Giants get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Gano the extra point, and that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And able to get this out to the 25. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
Well, we've reached the stage where it's a mere formality at this point. They've got the comfortable lead. We know what the outcome is going to be. I guess the only question is, do they want to put more points on the board before the final gun?
Well, I certainly hope not, and I'm being selfish here because you and I have flights to catch. Let's go ahead and finish this one off, guys. You've taken care of business. Let's close it out.
First down.
Let's get to the airport.
And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 18 yards on that one, and Chicago has the first. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift.
And he can only manage to get a
Second
couple.
and 8.
2nd and 8 coming up.
Dexter Lawrence that time in on the stop.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they look to salt this one away.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
The first carry now. This is Johnson.
First down.
And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line.
Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first.
On the handoff, this is Swift.
And he'll
Taking
work
the 7.
this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
Right back to Swift again on 2nd down.
31.
66 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
They'll try and run here with Swift.
And boy, he
14
is
inches.
very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too
First
far
down.
for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it, get the first down, close it out.
So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here. 1st and 10.
Steps away. And this is complete to Moore on the comebacker. And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. He has really settled in throwing the football, and that touchdown here in the 4th quarter gives him a pretty comfortable cushion.
He may be a rookie, but he's playing like 4th quarter, and the QBing is easy. How about this guy? Youngster, not worried about anything, just cutting it loose and having fun.
So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. And the returner down to a knee, and this will come out to the 30-yard line.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance. Well, by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go at each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Bears get the win at home as we say so long from Soldier Field.
I appreciate the people that came to watch, and I'll be going live later.